passed my house on Saturday about 1:45. Made a right on Market. I seen the Berkeley police and they followed me into Oakland. And I was wondering why they was following me, so I basically pulled over into the AM/PM and without them even saying that, they drawed their guns and started yelling at me to freeze and don't move, and I was yelling at them that my son's in the car.
Keep that camera on, please keep that camera on, because I ain't get a sheet.
Right.
I just came from the mall, they got guns on my son.
My son was sitting in the car by himself, they had guns on him, telling him don't move, and I started yelling at him, it's my son, he's a kid, and basically I just felt as though if he would have moved the wrong way or jumped, they would have shot him because they were so nervous, they didn't know what was going on.
Stand on the sidewalk, back up.
And in the end, they let us go. You know, it wasn't justified. They could have used better tactics because they were so nervous. It's Berkeley PD with Oakland PD. Oakland PD didn't know what was going on. They were yelling, and now my son is, you know, basically been traumatized from that.
If a child is affected by trauma and the trauma is never treated, it's going to hugely impact the child's ability to function in the world, and it's going to hugely impact their ability to be successful, to be a happy, healthy human being.
What I've been going through, it's been hell, you know, I'm gonna keep it real, you know, it's from having a flawless record into, you know what I'm saying, having, you know what I'm saying, something on there, you know, it's been hard, man. I mean, you know, people, the employers are not hiring you, you know, because you got that flaw on your record. I mean, you know, you have to deal with, you know what I'm saying, the search procedures, reporting to the parole officer every month, or when he calls you and tells you to be at this location, you better, and he gives you, what, 30 minutes, you better be there or he's gonna violate you. You gotta go through all that.
Tell me what the fuck is going on?
Why is it that this prison industrial complex is a total failure? One, you cannot continue. It's like a bomb, right? You take money, you say, all right, this bomb cost us $3 million to make. We paid these guys and they put it on the assembly line. We made a bunch of them. So we got all these $3 million bombs. But when you use a bomb, what happens? Boom! Where's it at now? It's gone. That's it. It's done. Well, it's similar with the prison time. When you blow up people's lives, it's totally unproductive.
By the time most youth hit adolescence, a lot have already been arrested in group homes, subject to punitive and disciplinary actions at school, problems in the home, and all of these things combine to create a sense of hopelessness. The consequences of getting processed into the juvenile or the adult criminal justice system is that you get a stigma on you. Wherever you go, you're always subject to police actions. They can search you, they can arrest you for almost no reason if you're on probation or parole. They can essentially treat you as if you have no rights.
My job is being the po-po. That's what it's all about.
Really?
Yep.
And what does that mean?
That means the police.
And?
That means getting paid.
Paid?
That's right.
Police's job is to fill up the prisons. You know, when you look at certain legislation, such as 3 strikes, Proposition 209, Proposition 187, you know, things that that the government has been leashing on the immigrant community. You know, you will see that there's an agenda to lock people up.
You know, the police is there to be able just to control, and it's a sense of devaluing life. And so once they cast that on the people, then the people start internalizing that themselves.
And everything just, you know what I mean, it just alter your feelings, you know what I mean, when you know you got to deal with the police, when you leaving your pad and you're dealing with the police. Even when you don't trip, You know what I mean? They tripping on you, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what I mean? It ain't nothing suspicious about driving to the store, you know what I mean? Late night wanting to go get some, like, you know what I mean? Twinkies or something when you got the buses, you know what I mean? But it's hard, you know what I mean? Some cats won't even leave the house late night, be like, nah, man, them boys out there. Because they already know what they got to deal with, you know what I mean?
And they be trying to profile you into a category. They try to make you a certain degree of certain things. They're branding us.